Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platforms.
Y'all know what we about to get into. We about to get into the SAF segment. And this movie right here is a bright spot in my childhood, alright? Y'all tie that together. Y'all, I'm gonna toot my own goddamn horn. Give my own goddamn self a hand clap. Goddamn! Goddamn, I'm good. One of the best tubers and potters out here, baby. Yeah, and this movie right here, The Last Dragon on HBO Max. Oh my goodness. This was a cult classic, as they like to call it. I like to call it a black classic, alright? And this was one of my childhood favorites. And me watching it as an adult now, you know what? Let me get the stats and stuff before I get into the, juicy details. Because I'm a damn stat teacher at this point. Anyway, Imdb gave it a 6.8 and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 59%. You know what? Them critics. This is a black classic, goddammit. I dare you motherfuckers give this such a low score. Y'all can suck my dick. Respectfully. Tell somebody to respectfully suck your dick. What the? Oh my goodness. Nah, but the people out there, man, get 89%. You feel me? Hell yeah. This was an action comedy film. This came out March 22nd, 1985. You feel me? This was directed by Michael Schwartz. Shout out to you, bro. I like the movie. It was nostalgic for me, you feel me? I'm glad they put this on a platform that I can watch. The cast was Ty Mack. He was Leroy Green, or Bruce Leroy. That's what we're going to call him. Bruce Leroy. Julius Carey. And he was the best character in the goddamn movie. Show enough. Am I the prettiest? Show enough. Who is the baddest? Show enough. Am I the meanest? Show enough. If you know, you know, goddammit. Woo! It had Vanity. She played Laura Charles. R.I.P. to her. She passed away in 2016. I think some kidney failure or something like that. Some kidney problems and stuff. You know what I mean? She played the hell out of her role. Hey, man. And there's hella more. Like I said, this is a black classic. And, alright, this is the thing. Show enough character was the best character because every character in this film was overacting except for Bruce Leroy. That's the most underacting I ever seen in my goddamn life. And like, he talked hella timid, you know what I mean? Like the Jackson. He looked like one of the Jackson 5s. Him and his brother. His little brother was loud and obnoxious, but he was more timid, you know what I mean? You know what? He was a Jackson 6. He was the long lost Jackson brother. While them niggas was out there doing music, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do motherfucking kung fu. What y'all talking about? But basically, the plot of this movie, it was a black kung fu movie. You know, it's like black exploitation. They had a lot of black exploitation movies out there, and like, you know, me seeing it now, it was a lot of cultural appropriation between Asian people and black people, but they even culture appropriated some white folks. God damn! This is culture appropriation like a motherfucker. But I love it. I can't help it. Shit. God damn. But the plot basically was Show Enough was running this gang, and they look like they dress like the gang off of it's these. Actually, I think the New York people took they style or whatever, but they was a protector gang in New York. I think in the 90s and shit. But they dressed like these niggas, and basically, Show Enough wanted to beat Bruce Leroy ass because everybody said Bruce Leroy could whoop his ass. And then you had the rich white man, which was some short little Danny DeVito looking motherfucker he had the the reverse mohawk, where this part is gone, but he had hair here. And he wanted to get into showbiz, and basically, he wanted to use Vanity, but she didn't want to work for him, so he kidnapped her. And that gang was terrorizing the whole... Sure enough, gang was terrorizing the whole town. And he wanted to fight Bruce Leroy, and Bruce Leroy didn't want to fight him. He was Zen Kung Fu. And he wanted to find the master, and he met these three, like... He met this one dude, was, I guess... his fake sensei. I don't know. They were throwing shit at the wall, and I was just like, as a kid, I loved this shit. I loved it now. It was very comical. But as a kid, I was like, yo, I really thought this shit was real. And I was like, kids are so impressionable. But he told him, like, yo, you're gonna find your master if you go do all this shit. Sent him on a wild goose chase. He met these three Asian dudes that was mad culture appropriating black people.
Jesus Christ.
But Bruce Leroy was culture appropriating Asian people.
What?
So it's like reverse culture appropriation. It's like the Spider-Man meme. You look like me, but I look like you. But at the end of the day, they were just faking the funk. And he basically was telling them, like, look, the answer's in you, in your mind. Once you do that, you can have the glow. That was all premises too. Like, he was trying to get the superpower glow shit. And what was going around was they said that Bruce Leroy caught a bullet with his teeth. Nigga, please. That's what showing up line. All time. Nigga, what? And man, one of the greatest lines, man, you know, and if I do decide to dress up as Show Enough as Halloween or on Halloween, I'm gonna be telling niggas, kiss the Converse. Who's the master? Me. The overacting, bruh. God damn. Oh my goodness. And Vanity, well, when Vanity, she was a love interest. And when I was a little kid watching it, I didn't know much about it. But when I watch this shit now, and I'm older, god damn, Vanity, you prove our point as men that women are way hornier than men. She was a horny toad. She was all alone, bro. Like, especially after Bruce Leroy whooped some people's ass, or you know what I mean. And that's another reason why I like this movie. 2 reasons. 1, it showed a black superhero. We didn't see many black superheroes like that. 2, it showed a black man protecting black women.
Message.
I paused because I gotta let that sink in for y'all. Now, it had a lot of racist bullshit and prejudice shit in it, but it did have that. Alright? But yeah, he whooped some ass and she was like, god damn, I'm wet as hell now. She wanted the whole time. I'm like, damn, let the nigga breathe. Hey, but the one thing I did like about her character, she put in effort to get her man. You feel me? I likes that. Black love. But yeah, like I told you, the plot, that was the plot, and the rest of it was just pure comedy gold, man. It was so, just, you know what I mean? They had the one character, bro was like, half Asian, half white, and he was like, doing some cultural appropriation too. He was doing shit like, yo, if you Asian, and you know Kung Fu, you ain't really even gotta know it. You just gotta have some attitude like, what the hell?
Jesus Christ.
I will beat your ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey, the best actors though, real talk, were the little kids, man. Shout out to y'all. And they had Rudy Huxtable in that shit. Hey, the kids are killing it, bro. They the best actors, man. For real. Everybody else was overacting, but the 80s, that's all they did was overact like a motherfucker. But yeah, but they also paid a tribute to one of the most gangsters, coolest motherfuckers out ever, Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? That was tight. And like they had this scene, they had a lot of like, it was a lot of cultural appropriation, but also they included so many motherfuckers in the film. And this was big in the 80s because they weren't doing that shit. They had a transsexual on there. They had the village people on there. They had black, white, Asian. I even thought I saw an alien in that bitch. I think they had the first alien in the movie. You feel me? In that movie theater scene. Hell yeah. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man, like I said though, that was the plot. They were terrorizing the town to get Bruce Lee to fight. He didn't want to fight till the very end. And then like, you know, kidnapped the girl and his brother and shit. And then like the standoff, the fight scene. Like, I enjoyed it, you feel me? Show Enough was the first one to get the glow. He was like, that's your ass, Bruce Leroy. And he all started glowing red and shit. And I was like, damn. As a little kid, I was like, all right, Bruce Leroy was cool and shit. But for some reason, I always liked Show Enough better. And I know he was going to lose every time. Well, the first time I saw the movie, I didn't know he was going to lose. But after I saw the movie the first time, every time I watched it after that, I was like, damn it, I know Show Enough going to lose. But I kind of want him to win. Terrible, ain't it? Why do we like the bad guys so much? I don't know. I have no idea. But, you know, I mean, Show Enough was whooping his ass. Then Bruce Leroy hit him with the kink, bow, whooped his ass a little bit. Show Enough was slumped. Then he got up, had the glow. Bruce Leroy was like, how the fuck did this nigga get the glow before me? And then, you know what I mean, Show Enough was whooping his ass. And then, you know, he was dumping him in the water like a toilet water. And then, bow. Somehow Bruce Leroy got the motherfucking glow. And then beat the shit out of Show Enough. And then the white dude that they're depicting as the man, the rich white man, he had the gun. He was the only nigga with a gun, too. I guess that was messaging.
Message!
Anyway, he shot at him and Bird caught the bullet with his teeth, whooped his ass. Everybody go to jail. They all go to jail. Bruce Leroy saves the day. Everybody happy. Vanity gets her man. Bruce Leroy. The end! That's it! Yeah! Hell yeah! Hey, man. Like, this is a black classic, bro. This is the shit. And like I said, the reason why I like it, I didn't notice it then, but now I notice it now. This was kind of one of the first representations I saw as a black person being a black superhero. And also, I'm like, they're basically fighting over trivial shit, you know? But whatever, man. I like kung fu movies, and this is the first one I saw black people being depicted as doing kung fu. Besides Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in one of Bruce Lee films, you know what I mean? But like I say, man, I don't encourage you to watch films, nor do I deter you to watch films. You feel me? Look it, bro. You know what I mean? This was The Last Dragon on HBO Max. Get this motherfucking hand clap, god damn it. God damn. A black classic. Woo! And on that note, who is the baddest? Show Enough.